Ladies and gentlemen, seekers of truth, stargazers, and spiritual travelers, I stand before you today with a message of urgency, a message that carries both mystery and wonder. There are moments in the cosmic calendar when the universe opens a doorway, moments when the sky above is no longer just a blanket of stars, but a map pointing us toward deeper meaning. Tomorrow, August 26, 2025, is one such moment, and it is vital that this message reaches you before the dawn of that day. On this date, a rare alignment of lunar energy will unfold, an event that is not just astronomical, but deeply spiritual in its significance. The moon, which has guided humankind since the beginning of time, will reveal a phase so uncommon that it stirs both scientists and sages alike. It is not just a light in the sky, it is a mirror reflecting the energy of our souls, a reminder of cycles of renewal, transformation, and awakening. For centuries, cultures across the world have looked to the moon for guidance. Farmers timed their harvests by its glow. Sailors charted their journeys by its steady presence. Mystics and prophets have read its phases like pages in a sacred book. And tomorrow, the page that turns is unlike the ordinary. It is a rare celestial script written just for this generation. Why must you not miss this? Because the energy that will pour down is not passive. It carries intention, vibration, and change. Tomorrow's rare lunar event will act like a portal, opening possibilities in your life that may not come again for years. Opportunities for healing, clarity, forgiveness, and bold action will align with the lunar frequency. This is not about superstition. It is about understanding that the natural world speaks to us, and the moon is one of its most eloquent messengers. Many of you may already feel its pull even tonight. Restlessness, vivid dreams, unexpected emotions, or sudden inspiration, these are not accidents. They are signals that your inner self is being called to prepare. Do not brush them aside. Listen, reflect, open your heart, because tomorrow, when the rare moon rises, those who are ready will find doors unlocking within themselves. This is not a moment to rush past with distracted eyes fixed on daily routines. It is a call to pause, to step outside under the night sky, and to truly witness. Whether you seek guidance in love, courage for decisions, or strength to release old wounds, tomorrow is your chance to connect with cosmic energy that amplifies intention. So, I ask you tonight, be aware, be present, and do not let this pass as just another date on the calendar. Tomorrow's rare moon is a gift, a reminder that we are not alone in the vast universe, but participants in its rhythm. Stand beneath its glow, breathe deeply, and let your spirit align with its light. This must reach you before tomorrow, because once the moon wanes and this cycle closes, the chance will fade into memory. Do not allow yourself to miss what could be a turning point. August 26, 2025 is more than a date. It is a cosmic invitation. Accept it. Would you like me to expand this into a longer 700 to 900 word version, like a full spiritual speech you could deliver, or keep it as this shorter version for impact? Here are 7 keynotes from the speech without expansion. 1. Rare lunar event occurring on August 26, 2025, with cosmic and spiritual significance. 2. The moon serves as a mirror of human energy and a guide for transformation. 3. This event is a cosmic portal, opening opportunities for healing, clarity, and renewal. 4. Signs of its energy may already be felt through dreams, emotions, and inspiration. 5. Importance of awareness and presence. Do not let the moment pass unnoticed. 6. The rare moon is a gift and invitation to align with universal rhythms. 7. Missing this event means losing a unique turning point that will not return soon. On August 26, 2025, the world will witness a rare lunar event, one that carries within it both scientific fascination and spiritual depth. The moon has always played a central role in the lives of human beings, guiding us with its cycles, shaping calendars, influencing tides, and inspiring myths and legends across civilizations. Yet every now and then, a particular lunar occurrence stands out from the rest, something so unique that it demands our attention. And the event set to happen on this date is one such phenomenon. It is not simply about a moon rising in the sky. It is about a celestial alignment that holds meaning beyond what the eyes can see. To understand its significance, we must first appreciate that rare lunar events are not ordinary spectacles. They often happen once in a generation, or at least once in a span of many years, and with them comes a unique chance to pause and reflect on our place in the cosmos. This particular occurrence on August 26th is considered rare because of the way the moon will appear and the timing of its alignment with both the Earth and other cosmic forces. Astronomers are already pointing out that it will be a night where the moon shines brighter, larger, or in a way that resonates differently than usual, giving us a visual reminder of how vast and powerful the universe truly is. To the scientist, it may be a matter of light refraction, orbital positioning, or gravitational effects. But to those who look at the world through a spiritual lens, this is more than just a beautiful view in the night sky. It is a message, a sign that there are rhythms greater than our daily routines and energies more powerful than the worries that occupy our thoughts. The rarity of this lunar event lies in the fact that such precise conditions will not happen again soon. Missing it is like ignoring a unique gift from the universe. Human beings are naturally drawn to rare phenomena. Just as people gather to witness solar eclipses or meteor showers, the moon on August 26th will pull millions of eyes toward the heavens. Yet the difference is that while eclipses are fleeting moments of shadow and light, this rare moon will linger through the night, giving us ample time to not just see it, but to feel it. It will become a shared human experience, whether you are in a bustling city or a quiet countryside. Its light will touch every part of the earth equally, reminding us of our shared existence and our collective journey. What makes it profound is the awareness that it is happening only once, and once it passes, it will remain only in memory, photographs, and stories told to those who were not able to witness it. The rarity of such an event also brings with it a sense of urgency. We live in times where people are often too busy to look up, too caught up in technology, deadlines, and responsibilities to notice the beauty that unfolds above us every night. The rare lunar event of August 26th serves as a wake-up call, a reminder that while our lives may feel overwhelming, we are still part of a universe that moves with its own perfect rhythm. The moon does not wait for us to notice it, and yet it continues its path, faithfully marking the cycles of time. On this night, however, its message will be louder than usual, and those who are open to it will sense something special in the air. Cultures across the world have always treated rare lunar events with reverence. Ancient civilizations would mark such nights with ceremonies, prayers, and celebrations, believing that the moon's rare appearances carried blessings or warnings. In modern times, we may no longer hold the same rituals, but the underlying feeling of awe remains unchanged. On August 26th, we too can connect to that ancient tradition by simply taking the time to step outside, look up, and feel part of something greater than ourselves. This rare occurrence will not only inspire astronomers and skywatchers, but also poets, dreamers, and ordinary people who find comfort in knowing that life is bigger than their immediate struggles. The rarity also extends beyond the physical sight of the moon. Spiritual teachers often remind us that when the cosmos creates rare alignments, the energy available to us shifts in ways we may not immediately comprehend. While science explains the orbit and the light, spirituality explains the connection between the moon's state and our inner state. On this night, many may feel heightened emotions, clearer intuition, or even a deep desire to release what no longer serves them. The moon, in its rare brilliance, becomes not just an object in the sky, but a mirror for our inner world. The rarity then is not just external, It is an invitation to rare moments within ourselves, those moments when clarity, healing, or inspiration strike suddenly and powerfully. To miss such a rare lunar event is to let slip a chance for wonder. It is to deny ourselves the pause that the universe is offering. On August 26th, as the moon rises, it will mark more than just another night. It will symbolize a turning point, a reminder that beauty is fleeting but also timeless in the way it touches our lives. The rarity is what makes it precious. Like rare gems or rare encounters, it carries more weight, more value, because it is not something we can experience at will. We're being invited just this once in our lifetime to stop and listen to the silent message of the moon, to look beyond the ordinary and embrace the extraordinary. Thus, the rare lunar event of August 26th, 2025, stands as both a scientific marvel and a spiritual beacon. It is rare because it will not repeat itself in the same way again, rare because it comes to remind us of our connection to the universe, and rare because it gives us an opportunity to experience the present moment with greater depth. When tomorrow arrives and the moon takes its place in the sky, let us remember that rarity is not meant to be ignored, it is meant to be cherished. This night will belong to all of us, a shared miracle under the vast canopy of the heavens, a reminder that even in our busy, chaotic lives, we are part of a universe that still offers wonder to those who pause to see it. The moon has always been more than a celestial body moving silently through the night sky. Across cultures, times, and traditions, it has been understood as a mirror of human energy, reflecting not only the light of the sun, but also the cycles of our inner lives. When we look at the moon, we are not simply gazing at a distant object. We are seeing a reflection of ourselves, our rhythms, and our transformations. Just as the moon waxes and wanes, growing from a sliver to fullness and back again, our lives move in cycles of growth, completion, release, and renewal. This is why the moon holds such power in the human imagination, because it mirrors the invisible truths of our existence. When the rare moon of August 26, 2025 appears in the sky, it will not only shine as a physical spectacle, but will also speak symbolically to the energy each of us carries. The phases of the moon remind us of our own journeys: the new moon of beginnings, the full moon of culmination, the waning moon of letting go. In this rare event, the moon's unusual brilliance and positioning can be seen as amplifying those lessons, drawing our attention to the ways we are meant to evolve. Just as the moon reflects sunlight in varying degrees, it reminds us that our lives are not always about constant brightness. There are times when we are full of energy and clarity, and times when we retreat into shadow, gathering strength for what comes next. This balance is what makes the moon a profound symbol of transformation, mirroring our own cycles of light and darkness. Spiritual traditions across the world have long emphasized this connection between lunar phases and human energy. In some cultures, people believe the moon governs emotions, intuition, and the hidden layers of the soul. During full moons, people report feeling heightened awareness, stronger emotions, and a pull toward reflection or action. During rare events like the one on August 26th, these feelings are often magnified, as if the universe itself is urging us to pay attention. In truth, the moon serves as a reminder that change is not something to fear, but something to embrace, because every ending makes space for a new beginning. It mirrors our ability to release what no longer serves us and to step into what awaits us. The mirror-like quality of the moon is not only poetic, but also practical. Just as the tides respond to the moon's gravitational pull, so too do we respond to its energy in subtle yet profound ways. Scientists have long documented the influence of the moon on the natural world, from animal behaviors to ocean currents. If such large-scale systems respond to its cycles, is it any wonder that human beings, with our bodies made largely of water, might feel its effects too? On the night of the rare lunar event, the reflection we see in the sky becomes more than beauty. It becomes a lesson in how connected we are to the forces that move around us. To see the moon as a mirror of energy is to accept that we are never separate from the universe. The rare moon on August 26th invites us to pause and ask ourselves what it is reflecting back to us. Are we at a stage of growth, pushing forward toward new goals? Are we at a point of culmination, ready to celebrate achievements? Or are we in a cycle of release, letting go of old wounds and burdens? Just as the moon cycles predictably, so too do our lives, though we often resist or deny the changes. The mirror of the moon does not lie. It shows us that transformation is constant, whether we acknowledge it or not. This connection explains why the moon has been a central symbol in art, mythology, and spirituality for millennia. Poets have written of its beauty as if it were a lover, while mystics have meditated under its glow to receive guidance. The reason is that the moon speaks to something within us that yearns for rhythm, balance, and renewal. When it shines rare and bright as it will in August 2025, its message becomes clearer. We are not meant to remain static. Like the moon, we are meant to change, to shift, to evolve, and to shine differently depending on where we are in life cycle. Looking at the moon in this way allows us to embrace our humanity with more compassion. Just as no one criticizes the moon for being dark during its new phase, we too should not judge ourselves harshly during times of quiet, rest, or struggle. The moon shows us that darkness has a purpose, that stillness precedes growth, and that renewal always follows loss. On August 26th, as we witness the rare lunar event, we are reminded to extend this same understanding to ourselves and to others. The moon's light is impartial, shining on all equally, reflecting the truth that every person is moving through their own cycle, their own phase of growth and renewal. Thus, the moon is far more than a passive object hanging in the sky. It is an ancient guide, a luminous mirror that reflects not only sunlight, but the very energy of human existence. On that rare night, when the moon reveals itself in an extraordinary way, it will reflect back to us not just its beauty, but the energy we hold inside. It will remind us that we are part of something greater, moving in harmony with cosmic cycles, whether we realize it or not. By recognizing the moon as a mirror, we deepen our understanding of life, and in doing so, we find meaning in the changes that shape us. The rare moon of August 26, 2025 will be both a spectacle to behold and a lesson to embrace, a reminder that we too are reflections of light in a universe that never stops evolving. The rare lunar event of August 26, 2025 is not only about beauty in the sky, but about the opening of a powerful cosmic portal, one that carries with it immense opportunities for healing, clarity, and renewal. For centuries, people have looked to the heavens not only to measure time, but also to find meaning, guidance, and reassurance in their journeys. The moon, more than any other celestial body, has served as a bridge between the physical and the spiritual. On this particular night, its rare positioning and energy will create conditions that many describe as a doorway, a passage through which fresh possibilities can flow into our lives if we are willing to receive them. This is why such events are not meant to be ignored. They come rarely, and when they do, they bring with them vibrations that can alter the direction of our personal paths. Healing is one of the most powerful gifts associated with rare lunar portals. The moon has long been tied to emotions, and when its energy intensifies, it can act as a catalyst for releasing old wounds. Many people carry within them pain that has never been fully expressed, grief that lingers, disappointments that weigh heavily, regrets that continue to echo in their hearts. On nights like August 26th, the amplified lunar energy can serve as a cleansing force, encouraging us to let go of what no longer serves our growth. Just as the tides rise and fall under the moon's influence, so too can our inner tide shift, allowing us to release stagnant emotions and make room for peace. Healing under such a moon is not just physical or emotional, but also spiritual, as the portal it creates reminds us that we are never bound permanently to our past. Clarity is another gift of this rare alignment. Life often feels clouded by confusion, as if we are walking through fog with no clear sense of direction. The rare moon acts like a lantern in that fog, cutting through uncertainty and revealing truths that we may have overlooked or avoided. Many people will find that on this night, decisions that once felt impossible suddenly appear clear and straightforward. Answers that seemed hidden may rise to the surface of awareness with surprising ease. This clarity is not accidental, but reflection of the way lunar energy can. Inspiration often arrives hand in hand with these emotional waves. Many people may notice sudden ideas, creative sparks, or solutions to problems that had previously seemed unsolvable. The approaching rare moon seems to stir not only emotions, but also imagination. Writers, artists, and thinkers often find themselves especially influenced by lunar energy, but even those who do not consider themselves creative may feel a push toward expressing themselves in new ways. Inspiration can show up in the desire to start a new project, make a long delayed decision, or change the course of daily routines. These impulses are signs of the moon's role as a catalyst, urging people to align their inner lives with the opportunities it is about to open. All of these signals, restlessness, dreams, emotions, and inspiration, are connected by a common thread. They are messages from within, shaped by the energy pouring down from above. The moon, especially in its rare and powerful phases, does not simply shine as a passive object in the night sky. It interacts with us on levels we may not fully understand, but certainly can feel. The days and nights before August 26th are not just a prelude, but an important part of the experience, a time when the body, mind, and spirit prepare for what is to come. It is easy in our modern world to dismiss these signals as coincidence, to explain them away as stress, fatigue, or chance. Yet those who pay attention know that there is more to it. The universe often speaks in whispers, and the moon is one of its clearest messengers. When dreams grow vivid, when restlessness creeps in, when emotions rise, and when inspiration floods the mind, it is not something to ignore. It is an invitation to tune in, to align oneself with the greater flow of energy, and to be ready for the moment when the rare moon reaches its peak. By acknowledging these signals instead of brushing them aside, we open ourselves to a deeper experience of the rare lunar event. We prepare not only to watch it with our eyes, but to feel it with our entire being. These signs are reminders that we are participants in a cosmic dance, influenced by rhythms that stretch far beyond our everyday concerns. The rare moon does not simply appear out of nowhere. It builds its presence slowly, step by step, giving us the chance to prepare. When August 26th arrives, those who have listened to these signals will find themselves more open, more aware, and more ready to receive the healing, clarity, and renewal the event is meant to bring. The restlessness, the dreams, the emotions, and the inspiration are not burdens. They are the universe's way of preparing us for transformation. Awareness and presence are two of the most important elements in experiencing the significance of a rare lunar event, yet they are often the most overlooked. In a world that moves at a relentless pace, with people consumed by schedules, devices, and obligations, the idea of pausing to look up at the sky can feel unnecessary or even indulgent. But the truth is, when the cosmos delivers a phenomenon as rare and powerful as the moon on August 26, 2025, it is a call for us to stop, to step outside the rush of daily life, and to be fully present in the moment. The moon will rise whether we notice it or not, but its energy and meaning can only truly touch those who are willing to be aware of it. Awareness begins with recognizing that this is not just another ordinary night. Too often, we dismiss the natural world as background, taking for granted the very forces that shape our existence. The moon cycles govern tides, influence biology, and inspire countless cultural and spiritual traditions, yet many go about their lives without ever pausing to notice. Awareness means remembering that the universe is alive with rhythm and intelligence, and that rare moments like this lunar event are invitations to reconnect with that truth. By bringing our attention to the event, we acknowledge that we are part of something larger than ourselves, part of a vast cosmic order that continues regardless of our personal struggles or achievements. Presence takes this awareness a step further. It is not enough to simply know that the event is happening. We must also allow ourselves to experience it fully. Presence requires us to quiet distractions, to set aside worries about yesterday or tomorrow, and to open our senses to the here and now. On the night of the rare moon, this means standing under the sky, breathing deeply, and truly noticing what we see and feel. It means letting the glow of the moon wash over us without rushing to capture it with a camera or share it online, but instead absorbing it directly into our being. Presence allows us to feel the energy of the moment as something real and immediate, rather than something distant or abstract. Many people underestimate how transformative a simple moment of presence can be. Looking at the moon with full attention can stir emotions, awaken memories, and even bring clarity to questions we have been carrying within us. It can create a sense of connection not only to the universe, but also to ourselves, reminding us of who we are beneath the noise of everyday life. When we are present, we notice details we might otherwise miss: the way the moonlight reflects on water, the way it casts gentle shadows, the way it seems to expand the silence of the night into something sacred. Such experiences remind us that presence is not about adding something new to our lives, but about peeling back the layers of distraction to rediscover what is always available. The danger of failing to be aware and present during a rare lunar event is that we risk letting it slip by unnoticed, as though it were no different from any other night. Yet the truth is that moments like these are unique and will not return in the same way again. Without awareness, the rare moon becomes just another light in the sky. Without presence, its energy passes over us without leaving any lasting impression. It is like being invited to a once-in-a-lifetime celebration, but never opening the door to step inside. The opportunity remains, but it is wasted if we are not attentive enough to embrace it. Cultivating awareness and presence during such events also strengthens these qualities in daily life. When we learn to pause for the moon, we also learn to pause for the people we love, for the beauty of nature, for the small miracles that unfold around us every day. The practice of being aware and present during a celestial event can ripple into our relationships, our work, and our inner growth. It teaches us to slow down, to notice, and to live more fully in each moment. In this way, the rare moon is not only a cosmic gift, but also a teacher, showing us how to live with greater depth and intentionality. On August 26th, the call to awareness and presence will be louder than usual. The moon's brilliance and the rarity of the event make it a perfect opportunity to break free, if only briefly, from the distractions of modern life. To step outside, look up, and let yourself be touched by the majesty of the universe is to remember that we are part of something vast, ancient, and mysterious. This awareness grounds us, while presence allows us to feel the wonder of it directly. The rare moon is not asking us to do anything extraordinary. It does not require elaborate rituals or complex practices. It simply asks us to notice, to breathe, to watch, and to feel. To be aware is to honor the moment as significant. To be present is to let that significance sink into our soul. Together, these two qualities transform the night from a passing astronomical event into a personal, spiritual experience of connection. On that night, awareness and presence will be the key that unlocks the full gift of the rare moon, reminding us not only of the beauty above us, but of the infinite possibilities within us. The rare lunar event of August 26 to 25 is more than a striking sight in the heavens. It is a gift and an invitation, a moment when the universe seems to extend its hand to us and remind us of our place in its rhythm. The moon has always been one of humanity's oldest companions, quietly circling the earth, shaping tides, guiding farmers, inspiring poets, and stirring spiritual seekers across generations. But when a rare alignment occurs, as it will on this night, it carries with it an energy that feels different, almost sacred. Such moments are not random. They arrive like milestones on the journey of time, reminding us that we are not alone, that we are woven into a greater cosmic story. To see the moon in this state is to receive a gift, and to feel its pull is to accept an invitation to align with universal rhythms that are always present but not always noticed. When we speak of the moon as a gift, it is not only because of its beauty. Its presence in the sky offers us wisdom that cannot be measured in scientific data alone. The cycles of the moon teach us about change, patience, and renewal. They show us that darkness and light are not enemies, but partners in an eternal dance. On August 26th, when the moon appears in its rare brilliance, this teaching will feel even more profound. It is as if the universe itself is presenting us with a wrapped offering, saying, pause, notice, and receive. The gift is not something tangible that we can hold in our hands, but something that touches our spirit, awakening parts of us that may have been silent or forgotten. It may come as a sense of peace, a sudden realization, or even a surge of courage to move forward in life. At the same time, the moon's rare appearance is also an invitation. It calls us to step out of the ordinary routines that consume so much of our attention and to connect with something far larger than ourselves. Invitations always require a choice. We can accept or decline. The universe does not force us to look up, to be still, or to feel. But for those who accept, the invitation opens a doorway. On that night, standing under the moon's glow, we are invited to align with the rhythm of creation itself. The rising and falling of tides, the growth and release of cycles, the constant movement of beginnings and endings, all of these are reflected in the moon's presence. The invitation is not to escape our lives, but to see them as part of this greater harmony. Many people live disconnected from these rhythms. Modern life, with its noise, deadlines, and artificial lights, often blinds us to the natural order that has always guided humanity. We forget that our ancestors marked time, celebrated festivals, and found meaning in the moon's phases. We forget that the rhythms of nature are not outside of us, but within us. The rare moon event of August 26th is the universe's gentle way of reminding us to reconnect. It is like a bell ringing in the distance, urging us to return to awareness, to step back into alignment with the heartbeat of existence. The invitation is to remember that we are not separate, but part of a vast cycle that holds both mystery and meaning. To accept this gift and invitation is to allow the rare moon to shift something within us. It is to stand in awe and humility under the vast sky, realizing that our struggles, while real, are not the whole story. It is to find comfort in knowing that we are part of a larger unfolding, one that includes both challenges and renewal. The moon invites us to release resistance and to trust the natural flow of life, to let endings pass without fear, and to embrace beginnings with hope. This is why such moments are precious. They realign us with truths that we may have ignored, offering clarity and strength when we need it most. What makes the moon's gift unique is that it does not discriminate. It shines equally on all, whether rich or poor, young or old, believer or skeptic. Its invitation is universal, offered to every human being willing to lift their eyes and open their heart. The only condition is awareness. To receive it, we must be present, willing to notice, willing to let the light touch us. Those who choose to stay distracted may miss it, just as one can walk past a flower in bloom without realizing its fragrance. But those who accept the invitation, even for a few moments, may carry its impact long after the night has passed. The rare lunar event of August 26, 2025 is not just a spectacle to witness, but an experience to embrace. The gift is the energy, the insight, the inspiration it brings. The invitation is the chance to align with rhythms that stretch beyond our individual lives, rhythms that connect us to the earth, to the cosmos, and to one another. When the moon rises in its rare brilliance, it is as if the universe itself whispers, here is something extraordinary, something meant to awaken you. Whether we choose to receive that gift and step into that invitation is up to us, but the opportunity will not linger forever. To miss it is to let slip a reminder of who we are in the vastness of creation. To accept it is to walk away touched by wonder, strengthened by alignment, and renewed by the recognition that we are part of something eternal. The rare lunar event of August 26, 2025 is not something that can be repeated, copied, or called back once it has passed. That is what makes it a turning point, a unique moment in time when the universe offers us an opportunity that will not return in the same way again. Every day the moon rises and sets, every night it casts its glow, but not every night carries the rare alignment of energy and symbolism that this one does. To miss it would be to lose the chance to step into an extraordinary moment, a moment that may hold the key to renewal, healing, and clarity for many. This is why such an event is not merely a spectacle for the eyes, but a call to the soul, a reminder that certain chances in life are fleeting, and when they pass, they cannot be reclaimed. Life is full of missed opportunities. People often look back and wish they had taken a chance, spoken certain words, or acted when the moment was right. The rare moon is one of those moments where the universe itself places an opportunity before us, one that requires no risk, no cost, no effort other than the willingness to notice and be present. Yet, if we ignore it, it slips into the past, becoming one more missed chance among the many. The rarity of the event is what makes it powerful, because rarity always demands attention. It reminds us that life's most meaningful experiences are not everyday occurrences. They are treasures that must be embraced when they appear. This lunar event is not just about what happens in the sky, but about what it awakens within us. Each rare celestial occurrence mirrors something in human life, and this one mirrors the possibility of transformation. To miss it is to miss the chance to pause, to reflect, and to invite change. The turning point it offers is not necessarily dramatic or loud, but often subtle, a quiet shift that alters the direction of our path. Those who witness it with awareness may feel a release of old burdens, a surge of inspiration, or a clarity about where they are meant to go next. Those who overlook it may continue as before, but without the benefit of that shift. It is not punishment, but it is the nature of life. When we are not aware, opportunities pass unnoticed. The moon has always been a teacher of cycles, and this rare event is no different. It teaches us that life is not endless repetition, but a series of phases, some common and predictable, others rare and profound. When a rare phase comes, it is a chance to mark a turning point, to recognize that we are not meant to remain unchanged forever. Missing such a moment is like ignoring a doorway that has been opened just for us, one that will not open in the same way again. The universe is patient, and there will always be more moons, but not this moon, not this night, not this alignment. That is what makes August 26th irreplaceable. The idea of a turning point is powerful because it reminds us that change does not always come gradually. Sometimes it comes suddenly, in a flash of insight, in a moment of presence, or in the experience of something extraordinary. The rare moon carries with it the possibility of such sudden shifts. It is a moment when the heart may feel lighter, when long-sought answers may emerge, or when courage may rise quietly within us. To be part of that moment is to participate in the unfolding of a unique chapter in one's life. To miss it is to let the chapter pass unread, waiting for the next one, but always knowing that something was left behind. The night of August 26th will not repeat itself. That is the essence of why missing it matters. Every alignment in the universe is singular. Even if similar events happen in the future, they will not be the same. The people we are, the circumstances of our lives, and the energy surrounding us will be different. This particular night carries its own signature, its own vibration, and its own invitation. Once it is passed, it becomes part of history, remembered only by those who stood beneath its light and accepted its gift. For those who do not, it will be just another forgotten night, its meaning unclaimed, its beauty unseen. The turning point offered by the rare moon is not only personal, but collective. When millions look up at the sky together, even without speaking, a silent bond is formed. Humanity is united in awe, even if only for a brief time. Missing it means missing not only an inner shift, but also a chance to be part of something larger, a shared moment that connects us across boundaries, languages, and cultures. Such opportunities for unity are rare, and this makes them even more precious. So when we speak of not missing this event, it is not only about seeing the moon. It is about seizing a moment that has the potential to shape us. It is about understanding that rarity itself is a teacher, showing us how to value the fleeting, how to honor what does not come often, and how to recognize when the universe is offering us a gift. The rare moon of August 26, 2025, is one of those gifts, a turning point disguised as a night sky. Missing it means losing something that cannot be replicated, but embracing it may leave an imprint that lasts for years. The choice lies in whether we are willing to notice, to be present, and to accept what the universe places before us. In conclusion, the rare moon of August 26, 2025, is more than a celestial wonder. It is an invitation, a call, and a reminder. It asks us to pause, to lift our eyes from the noise of daily life, and to embrace a moment that will not return. Such events are not accidents. They are opportunities woven into the rhythm of the universe to awaken us, to guide us, and to remind us of the deeper connections we share with both the cosmos and ourselves. Let us not let this night slip away unnoticed. Instead, let us stand beneath its glow, receive its energy, and allow it to mark a turning point in our journey. For when the light of that moon touches us, it will carry with it the power of renewal, clarity, and transformation, and it is up to us to accept that gift before it fades into memory.